An elven warrior trapped on modern-day Earth. Two friends with different destinies meet at a magical school. These are some of the stories we at Electric Lips Comics are working on. You can get your copies of both The Mana Chronicles and Tales of Mithril at elpmerch.com. Support independent creators. Explore the merch featuring exciting ELP Comics art with a wide range of designs. Electric Lips Comics. Imagination electrified.
Well, welcome back, oil runners. And by the time we post this, it'll be a Merry Christmas to you, Happy Holidays, and everything else. Today, we have a special guest who is in Iceland. So we're going outside of the Americas, and we are going to Iceland. So we're going to find out about this man, this gentleman who's an actor, and he is a former police officer as well in his life. And whatever else we're going to find out, we're going to find out some juicy details. So, but either way, we don't want any trolling. We're here to inspire. We're here to learn. We're here to grow with each other and to just help each other find little nuggets, whatever it is in life. So with that being said, we are going to bring in Mr. Einar Haraldsson. Okay, so give me 2 seconds and we'll bring him right in. All right. Good morning, Mr. Haraldsson. How
Good
are you doing?
evening. I'm fine, very fine. Christmas is coming
All
and
right.
everything is beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's Christmas like in Iceland?
Yeah,
Is it
just
like
like our
America?
place. Yeah, but we our kids they open the packets 24th, not 25th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's like Germany then.
yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So you've been in acting and a former cop and all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff. Like, you're an intriguing dude, man. Where did you want to start? Like,
Well, I can start with 1974, my police career. 1974, I started my police career, and I was in police force for 20 years. I
wow.
was,
Thank you
I
for your
was,
service.
thank you, and I was international. I was a secretary for International Police Association, Icelandic section, and I travel around the world to see how the other police officers are doing. I was in LA for 7 weeks, and yeah,
Wow.
I've been everywhere around the world.
Wow. So where's your favorite place right now working?
LA.
Why is that? Like, that's a new, definitely new.
I've been so many times in LA. When I come to LA, it's just like I'm home. I know every street. I
Okay.
know every shop there. I've been so many times
Okay.
there.
Wow. How long have you been in L? How long have you been to in LA? Like, what's your?
Uh, s- seven. Last time I was there, I was 7 weeks. The time or I've been, I was there in the old time because '96 I decided to retire from the police. So
Okay.
from 76 I was in LA, 81 I was in LA, 90 yeah 90 I was also in LA. I my favorite place is LA. I don't know why.
So is LA? I know it sounds cliche, but is LA where you started your acting as well, or did you start acting
Yeah,
somewhere else?
yeah. In LA, I started my acting. Actually, my colleagues there, they were all bodyguards for celebrities, and they invite me to up to Beverly Hills to visit some of the celebrities. And I
Wow.
went there. I met many. I was met, for example, Sandra Bullock. She is the one who encouraged me to start.
Really?
Yeah, and later on, I was her bodyguard. She invited me to be her bodyguard, so I was few years with her as a bodyguard. So after that, I decided, oh, acting is my industry now.
Ah. So do you have to be a cop to be a bodyguard, like
Yeah.
in that kind of a sense, or like that has to be a qualification?
No. I was I went to school in Denmark for bodyguards, and
Hmm.
that's why I lived a few years in Denmark. From there, I went to LA to work as a bodyguard. And then I quit there, and then I started in acting. Went to school here, and yeah, I did not regret that. All I regret is why didn't I start this industry before?
Well, if you look at it from what we were talking about earlier, the characters, if you would have started way back when ago,
No,
before you became a cop, you would have never known the roles
no.
on a deeper level than what you know.
I was always wishing that, and still wishing that I can be uh, cop in some movies. No, I
Hmm.
have. they they don't put me as a cop. I'm always a bad person.
I wonder why that is.
I yeah, and they say when I'm on the set, they say, "Oh, is it right what we are doing? Is it right what we're doing?" I said, "I don't know. I'm not a cop. I'm a I'm a
Nice.
criminal."
Right. Like you aren't you supposed to know your job, dude? Like I guess I'm gonna get away with everything now.
Yeah, yeah. But it's okay. It's okay. I've been in the movies also in the U.S.
Hmm.
Two movies in the U.S. Cowboy movies and
Oh,
Western. Yeah, yeah.
which ones were those?
It's a Ride the Wanted Trail is one of them, and Copperhead Creek is another.
Okay.
And a few years ago, how
Okay.
was it? Many years ago, and my friend was a director, so he invited me to be in take a part of it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So you have any new projects going on now?
yeah. I have actually now next year I have a three project coming. It's I have a one movie who called uh, in Tenebris in Tenebris. Yeah, two. Timeless
Hmm.
is like a military who is sent back to the when the pharaohs was there in Egypt, and they were sent
Okay.
back to change the world how it is.
Gotcha.
It's very excited. It's a very excited movie.
Okay, so is that an American movie or is that something that's in
It's a
the other
English
countries?
movie.
It's
English
an
movie.
English movie. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Taken in the UK, Bulgaria, and Spain.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Then
Huh.
then I have another. It's the Lost Ship. It will be filmed in India,
Hmm.
and Germany and LA. And then I have another called Johnny in London. It's also I'm a scientist there. It's a terror movie. It's a,
Okay. So you're getting away from the criminals.
yeah,
So we're
yeah,
moving away from the criminal lifestyle and
yeah,
kind of graduated,
yeah,
like
yeah.
reformed.
But
Like,
and then for example, I was in Switzerland 3 years ago taking a movie there, No Time to Think.
Mm-hmm.
It was already been shown in the cinema in Switzerland and Germany. And I got the award for that, my role there as the best actor in the movie. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's some big stuff, dude. like,
yeah.
like, so do you have? You said you had wife and kids and everything, and
Yeah, I have a wife and grown-up kids and grandkids. I have 7 grandkids.
like 70 or seven, like the number seven.
7,
Like
only 7,
the
only
accent
7.
maybe here is 70. So
Yeah.
wait, what? like,
No, no.
like,
I have 4 kids. I have 4 kids and 7,
okay,
7.
7 grandkids. Okay,
Yeah,
got it. Like, okay,
Whew, whew.
that's more. You're right. Yeah, you'd be broke by that time.
Yeah.
Like, with all this. Oh man. So, how long have you been married for?
17 years. I've been married to
So, okay,
my wife now 17 years. Before I divorced my other wife. We lived together 20 years. So
okay,
this one I'm going to stay and hold. She's
good,
my life.
good. And she'll probably be watching this, so you have to say that, right? Right. I won't tell a soul. I will not tell a
No,
soul
no,
at
no.
all. Oh man. So how old are your kids?
My oldest is 40, 45.
Okay, so are they all from the first
For,
wife, or this you got
yeah,
mixed?
I got 3 from my first wife and 1 from my second wife.
The one that glues everybody together. The family
Yeah,
holder, huh?
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
I got a sister that's like that. She's the family holder, or to glue with everybody.
yeah. They are all good together.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. That means everybody's stuck now. So there's
Yeah,
no
they have a good job, they are good education, and
very,
so they are have
very,
a good
very
life.
proud of them. Huh?
Yeah, very.
Wow. So yeah. So Iceland. Let's talk about that. Not many
Yeah,
people can say they're from there or been there. Really. That's is it true that Iceland, like when I know in school we heard that Iceland and Greenland, like the names don't match what their
yeah,
names were.
yeah. Iceland should be Greenland, and Greenland should be Iceland. we we
Okay.
had, we don't have so much snow here. We have lots of volcano every year.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like now, one volcano has been eruption 7 times last 6 months. So
So it's
always,
so is it always erupting? Like you get used to it, kind
yeah,
of thing. Like an
yeah,
earthquake comes here in Alaska, like it's nothing. It's like, oh, okay,
yeah,
it is what it is.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Oh, just like here. Oh, earthquake. Oh, it's nothing. It's just like oh, it's all.
yeah,
It's nothing.
right. Yep. That's how
But
we are
everybody,
here. It's like, yeah.
yeah, okay. Just the other people like, oh, earthquake. Oh. No, we don't mind earthquake.
Yeah, we eat our bag of chips and keep it moving. Like, I'm going back to sleep. Like, like at this point, or whatever it is, the 7 point, the 7 point earthquake. I was in the hospital for that one, where, and thank God I wasn't like getting poked. I just got poked, with the
Okay.
needle when it happened.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everybody was running, but I didn't like catch on to technically what was going on. I mean, yeah, the stuff was going. I wasn't scared. It was just like, okay, I'm at the thing, and they were like, oh, you got to be over here. Come. I'm like, but it's an earth. Okay, I'm not scared of this thing, but all
Uh-huh.
right, we'll go with where you tell me to go. It's not a big deal. Been
Yeah,
trained for this, and like the hospital rolls, they prepare for that. It's on rollers, all the buildings mostly.
yeah, yeah,
So it was kind of weird to see the metal go like this. Like stuff that can't bend. It really took it. And I was like, wow,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But we people who are like you in Alaska, if always earthquake, we don't feel it. Sometimes
Yeah,
when I'm driving, when I'm driving, we got earthquake and the car just like this here. Ah, it's
yeah,
okay. Never mind.
yeah. Goes with the bounce of the music. It's like, all right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like, we're dancing right with the music. Like the
yeah,
car's just
yeah.
with us on this one. Like,
Or maybe I
yep,
throw over someone.
yep. It's like, oh, all right. So okay. So comparing to out here, when that kind of stuff happens, something huge like our 7.0 kind of tore our roads up and everything like that, but the families, the community came together. Is it the same way out
No,
there?
no, no.
You just kind of on your own?
Yeah, 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 yeah. We just we just keep on living and keep on take our coffee and nothing, nothing, just like nothing have happened.
Huh. What kind of animals do you guys have out there?
I beg pardon.
What kind of animals do you guys have out
What
there?
kind of? We have horses. We have cows. We have a sheep. We don't have a beer. We only drink a beer.
Yeah, you know what? Out here, they have that. We don't have the town drunk. We have a drunk town. That's what they say. And
Okay.
like, yes, that's the Alaska the saying out here. So yeah, and then the bear can roll right into your face. When you're drunk, it's kind of different. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
you're sober then, or you're just sitting there like, oh, yay, look at this. Let me go get eaten today. But
But we have had some few ice bear from Iceland, from Greenland, coming here. They swim.
oh,
They swim over here.
well, that's different. So it's
Yeah,
it's kind of getting worse, isn't it? Like
yeah, because
if
they're frozen, because of the climate is starting to change. We have a frozen sea between Iceland and Greenland sometimes, so they just
yeah,
walk over.
wow, yeah, those icebergs are nothing to joke around with, though.
No, no, no.
That's so like I guess, well, if it's all green, I mean, I tried to read up on Iceland, but they really didn't have much information on it. Anytime
Really?
that I came across it, yeah, it was so weird. That's why I'm asking you questions because I've never known or met anybody that's actually in Iceland to actually answer the questions. Like,
If you
like
are
it's always just
if you
something.
are from if you are from Germany, you should land it here in Iceland. Stay here for a few days. We have lots of
Okay.
area to take a picture, photos. Oh, you will love it. You will love it.
Oh, it's definitely a goal. I've always wanted to go. I just never knew anything too much
We
or
have
too much about it.
we have yeah, we have many Americans here as a tourist. They love to come here.
Okay,
Lots every year.
what's the biggest tourist attraction out there that they go to?
We go. We call it the triangle. It's you see the waterfalls. See the you can see lava and you can see
What?
mountains. Yeah, you can see geyser. You can see everything.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
See,
we
that's
call
one thing. The lava. You got me on lava. That
it.
is my thing right there. I would absolutely love lava. Like,
Yeah,
I definitely. because I've always wanted to take a picture of it, but I was always intrigued by. I seen something where somewhere in the world, I can't remember where, but the lava and the water, they don't mix with each other, and it
No,
just stays. It just stays water and lava, and I was like, that's pretty darn cool. Like and how like the birds and the different life forms that come out of the lava that
hmm
you know after getting burned, or they just build a nest, and I was like, really? Like, okay. Like, kind of things. I'm
yeah.
just intrigued by it. Yeah. Well, you got me going up there now.
You go
I'll
tomorrow
definitely
and
come
buy a
visit.
flight ticket.
Absolutely. Yeah. If I was able to fly and I was released, I will be in Iceland. That is now a like everybody says they want to come to Alaska on the bucket list. Iceland is my bucket list. Like,
Yeah, Alaska. I never
so
been in Alaska. I never been in Alaska.
yeah. It,
We had a TV series here, which was supposed to take in Alaska.
what's
It
your TV
was
series?
it's an American TV series. What is it called?
You got the
Uh,
Ice Road Truckers.
no, it's a very famous American
Is it a
series.
family?
No, it's a crime. It's what is it called? It was all taken here in Iceland. They built towns and they built houses and everything in Alaska,
Oh,
just like in Alaska. What is it called?
I think I know what you're talking about. Is
You
it an
got,
older white guy? It's a older white guy that he goes around and helps build the cabins.
no, she got award for the acting in this movie. Oh, in this teleseries. What is it called? Very. I, I was not in this, so I don't remember. It was newly. There are many. I think they have made three teleseries. One taken in Alaska, one there, and one there. And this
Hmm.
one they built the houses and everything. Everything was in Alaska, signs and everything. Snow. They even made a snow.
They made snow.
Yeah, made
That's
snow
quite
because we
interesting.
because we did not have a snow at that time.
Oh, because I know we.
Jodie Jodie Foster was the main character.
Huh.
Jodie Foster.
Now I'm kind of curious. Let's see here.
Yeah,
Jodie Foster.
yeah.
Because I know we have
Yeah, I know. True Detective. True Detective.
True Detective.
Yeah,
Oh, I've never. I'll have
you
to
should
look
see
into
that.
that and see how
Yeah,
true it is. Yeah, because a lot of it and a lot of people's thoughts about Alaska come from those movies, kind of movies, and so like I know the one with Sandra Bullock in it and Ryan. I
interesting.
what's that?
Reynolds.
Uh,
Ryan Reynolds.
yeah,
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
They were in the Proposal. That
Oh
was
yeah, yeah, yeah.
more of a true, almost all true depiction of our lifestyle here in Alaska with the sunlight and everything where she goes in
You,
and she can't
you
sleep.
know that. You know that. You know one thing. This movie, you thought it was taken in Alaska. It was not taken in Alaska. It was taken here in Iceland, west coast of Iceland, all the mountains and
Really?
yeah, they came here
Huh.
and
That
yeah,
wow.
Iceland is Iceland is called Hollywood of the North. We have had so many actresses come here, and they are filming so many movies here. just like you. Oh, well, this is in America. No, no, this is just in Iceland. Back, back,
Wow.
back of my
Like,
house.
man,
Yeah.
yeah, I wonder why we don't get anybody here, like, to do movies. It's, well, honestly, now that I think about it, I think they would probably get eaten before the movie gets put out. Never mind. Like,
They,
you
they,
know,
the actors, they come here to Iceland to relax. We don't have any paparazzi. We just, if we see them on the street, we don't mind them. Just leave them. They,
yeah, that's
they
how we
are,
are here. Yeah.
and in
It,
now in America, they paparazzi.
yeah, yeah, as a photographer, I can't stand that. Believe it or not, because to me that's intruding in somebody's life. It's, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it is.
Like, now if I'm paid to do it with that actor or that person, that's a different
Mhm.
story.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
if like, it's a very hard for me to even take photos of people, but I love it. I love, because the scenery and the telling the
Uh-huh.
picture, or
Uh-huh.
the story of the
Yeah,
whole thing versus, but other than that, yeah, that paparazzi stuff, I don't know. I can't do that,
there was a
you
two
know.
Christmas movies, American Christmas movies made here in Iceland. They
Hmm.
were they were shown now 1st of December now this year, and
Okay.
I was in that. It was the Christmas Quest is one of them, and the other one is the Finish Line.
Okay.
Just two. We
You
were.
said that
It was,
they're new Christmas movies.
yeah. It came
Okay.
now this December 1st.
Oh, they're new. Okay. So
Yeah,
we're
very
all
new.
gonna have to be conditioned to watch
Yeah.
those for Christmases. So are they like Hallmark kind of Christmas movies,
Yeah,
or are they like
yeah,
a
Hallmark.
horror kind of? Okay, so
Hallmark. Yeah,
a good wholesome movie.
yeah.
That's what we need. Yeah,
Family.
yeah, definitely. That's stuff we need nowadays instead of all this horror Christmas, and just
Yes.
something to relax on for a little bit. I'm not saying nothing bad about the other ones, great work, but these time and days right now, I think we all our nervous systems need to come back and start to relax again.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and just like have a cup of coffee or cocoa or something, and just,
Uh-huh.
and I love
Lying,
watching those old.
lying in the sofa and have a nice watching.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, I like the warm fuzzies,
yeah.
and like, I just did this week, that old school Frosty the Snowman, and back in the, was it 50s and 60s, like, with, and then Rudolph, where Hermie doesn't like to make toys, the dentist elf, and that's my absolute. I have to have that one on every year. That kind of stuff I go back to. I can't do the new stuff, but
Miracle on the 54th Street or whatever it's on.
on the 34th, yeah,
No,
yeah, the
34th.
old one, yeah,
Yeah, old one.
yep, yeah. I can't even do the Thanksgiving Day parade anymore. I used to do that on Thanksgiving all the time,
Yeah,
every year, and of course I don't believe in Santa Claus, but the whole transition after the whole parade is done, and then
yeah,
that whole Santa
yeah.
sleigh comes in, that transition. I love the transition of the year going into the Christmas
Uh-huh.
time.
Uh-huh.
It was just a happy moment. And then I'd have my glühwein, and all the stuff. I can't have it nowadays, but yeah, the hot, yeah, it just brings warm fuzzies. And we
Yeah.
have a Chris Kindle Mart out here.
Oh, really?
Yep, we have a Rirkaschule, and so the kids put on the Chris Kindle
Oh,
Mart,
okay.
and do the whole German thing. So it's kind of nice. So you got Krampus and and Saint Nick out there, and
Yeah,
selling stuff and whatnot. And it's kind of nice.
yeah.
Do
Of
you guys
all
have?
places in America, why do you choose Alaska? Are you born there?
I was not born here. I was born in Germany. Like,
No, okay. Yeah, that's why.
yep.
Why
I was
Alaska?
not Alaska. I traveled around the world since I was as a kid with my parents and everything. My mom's German, but also my dad was military, so every 3 years. But
Ah,
also
yeah.
we were stationed in Germany as well. So I went to
Okay.
Spain and France, and so I traveled all over there all the time. It was nothing to me to travel.
Uh,
So and when I got to Pennsylvania after my parents divorced, and I was with my dad and my stepmom and my sister and everybody, I just didn't feel at home in Pennsylvania, like in the city or the
uh-huh.
towns and everything. I just felt like a visitor. And so when I got to Alaska, this is my second round, but I felt more at home now, due
Okay.
to I don't have to travel. I realized that Hawaii is here. All the authenticity of the cultures that I would
Uh-huh.
normally travel to are actually here. Like, I don't have to travel somewhere to go get a schnitzel, a real schnitzel. The
Uh,
food is from Germany, all that, the restaurant is West Berlin. And so I'm like, okay. And then I can watch, like, I can go back into my history of being a kid and watching the soldiers be, coming into Germany and the American soldiers, and they're trying to learn German or
uh,
whatever it is. And then they're eating the food and the smiles on their faces. So, like, I get to see that again, and
okay.
but mainly it's kind of a I get to eat all kinds of food from different places, but and learn the cultures, but it's all here versus having to go here, 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 and here, because I'm so used, like, the traveling. I love it, but I'm kind of trying to station myself. But yeah, it's that, and then the mountains. I can go
Oh,
out,
yeah.
the
Oh,
whales. We have the whales right down the street, and uh,
yeah.
the bears. And I say, well, if you can have in your country or in your place for me to come to, you have to have a bear coming to your door, a wolf coming to your door, or a moose coming to your door. If you don't have that, I
Yeah.
will not physically live there unless God specifically tells me to, you know. But I need the animals, like, they really give me joy, and I never know who's coming to the door. It may not be
Really?
anybody, but yeah, and the eagles. I got like two
Uh,
eagles that they just came back home. They come every year, and they love watching the kids go to school, come in and out of the school, because I
uh,
have a school,
uh, uh,
elementary school.
uh,
So little things like that, and just connecting with that. And then the culture is really cool out here. It's just definitely different, and I like the old. If something should happen, like the earthquake,
uh,
we all take care of each other. A hunter, a fisherman, everybody helps each other out.
yeah.
And then if we're missing food, we should not be hungry because we have fish. We can go
Uh,
out into, what I mean, to the ocean, go fishing
yeah.
real quick,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
go hunting for a bear or a moose or whatever it is. I mean,
Yeah.
and then the water. We just go to the mountain and go to the iceberg or whatever, and clear, get
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
water to take home. So it's something that's just old school, taking care of each
Hmm.
other, or porta potties. Like, I hate
That's
to
good.
say it, but
That's
yeah. So just something, the old school. I'm not sure I like the new school stuff too much.
uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. And be in the big cities is not for
Not for
example,
me.
New York, or
No,
that you cannot see
no.
can see it.
I listen. I tried New York, not for
Yeah.
living. Okay,
Uh,
I like New York as a visitor, but
uh,
even then, it was way too busy for me. Um,
yeah. I went to New York one time. I just I just landed because I was going to LA. Just landed. I was going to supposed to stay there for a few hours. It was so
uh,
boring. I could not see anything. I see the high houses and lots of people. Not
exactly.
here.
Like, I don't want to see a boring building. Like,
No,
like,
no.
like, I'm like you on that. I can't do the boring buildings. They did that to me because my mom owned this condo, right?
Yeah.
Well, she still owns it, but the balcony has a beautiful spot where you can. It when I came here before, the buildings weren't there, you know, so
Yeah.
you could see where the sleeping lady, the mountain is on the left hand side. So like I have a favorite spot. It's called Point Warrenzoff in downtown, and the
Uh,
ocean is out there, and all that. And my favorite mountains out there, and you can see the northern lights. You can see like off the balcony, in the middle of
okay.
the ghetto. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So, but you could look to the left, and you can see all that before the buildings came up. And the
Uh-huh.
skyline is orange and pinks and purples and blues, and it changes all the time. Then on to the right, you have the mountains. So you never know. The sunrise will come up and everything. And now I got into the place and I was like, wait, I don't want to go out on my balcony anymore because now it's just buildings taking up that whole
Oh, really?
like yeah, you'll see like half of it on one side or one side, and then it's like right in the middle of right where you want to get, and it'd be a great photographic moment, but no, we got an ugly building right there. you know like I don't want to drink a coffee and see a building. Like
No. Oh, I can go out in my condominium. I can go out in my terrace and sit there watching sunshine. I can see the mountains. I can see
yeah,
everything. That's what I want to see. Not
yeah.
go out and say, "Hello, neighbor. Can you give me a coffee?"
Right, yeah, exactly. And you- I don't get it. Why do people want to make so many buildings? Like,
Uh,
but Alaska's so pure. When you get outside of the city of Anchorage,
yeah.
uh, it's like untouched air. The air quality is even better.
Uh, okay.
And when you're walking in the mountains, it's just so peaceful, and you never know who you're gonna meet. Even
Mhm.
on the mountains, like your whole attitude is a lot different. Um, it's just peaceful. Like I can't describe it as anything more than that. It's
Okay.
totally different, and it's a lot of great healing to come with it.
Uh-huh.
I call it
Yeah.
my no trauma allowed spaces. Like, you know and when
Yeah.
COVID hit, we were all outside. That was a nice thing. We were able to go on the same mountain and still have
Yeah.
so many much more space. We didn't
Okay.
have to wear masks out there or anything like that. We all stayed away from each other, but we were like, hey, we
Yeah.
it wasn't anything issued.
Uh-huh.
But we all enjoyed the sunrise, the sunset. I was upset that my favorite spot got jacked from people now wanting to go outside. I mean, I'm grateful that people are now going outside,
Yeah.
but you're in my area. Like when I want to go to my peaceful area. So now, like I'm like, all right, well, now I gotta go find something new. So
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
and fishing,
That's
watching women and babies go into the ocean water, like they have their babies on. The husbands are in there. They got the nets, and they're not fishing for fun. They fish for fun, but they're fishing for food.
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's
Okay.
definitely different. So you're fishing for your family, and the jobs will let you off and honor that, and stuff like that to go get food for your hunting and fishing. I said, look,
Yeah.
this is great. Like, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's good.
yeah. So do you have anything like that in Iceland?
Yeah, I can just go out here. We have a river floating through the Reykjavik, the
Hmm.
capital. We can go out there fishing salmon and all kinds of. We have a fresh clean air, mountain. We have everything. Waterfalls, beautiful waterfalls, and
Uh,
yeah,
so
it's just
is your water like from the wells, like the well water and all that stuff, or
no. We can drink it from directly from the river and drink it.
nice?
That's It's all clean. It's all clean.
That's the best.
Everything.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the best. It's definitely healthier, very, very healthy, much healthier. And you can
Yeah.
definitely taste the difference in the quality of the water
Yeah. Yeah.
in
Yeah.
different states.
That's why.
And
That's why Coca-Cola, for example, they want to have Icelandic water in their product because the cola it tastes so good with our water. Otherwise, than what they are using in America.
yeah, like
Yeah.
McDonald's too.
Yeah.
That was a difference in the was it those Frappuccino things
Uh
that
huh.
they have? They because the Frappuccinos in when I was in Pennsylvania, they always made me use the bathroom. Like every time, it just went right through you. And then when I got here and I tasted it, I didn't have to go to the bathroom right away. I was like, oh, this is what it's supposed to taste like. Nice. Like, it's like I could deal with this. Like, like, but eating the ice from an iceberg was kind of cool. You know, it's definitely a whole different
Yeah. Yeah.
quality of water for sure. And that's another reason why I stay here too. The quality of the food and the water.
Yeah. That's right. It's you can see huge difference between, yeah, for example, Alaska and New York or Washington or LA or what, the big cities.
Yep, yep,
There's huge difference.
yep.
Huge difference.
Oh yeah. I found out reindeer meat was great. You know, I had that bariatric surgery.
Uh-huh.
So my stomach is a little different now. So it doesn't take a lot of the stuff that I used to. So now I'm back to Gelbwurst, you know, all the German foods. I was like, well, maybe it went back to what I actually knew, you know, I'm
Yeah.
still learning that. So then um, the reindeer meat, the really odd meats like the bear meat, the moose meat, and all that stuff, the caribou, I can eat. But anything else that was like a cow, I'm now starting to eat the cow, but it was not taking it. And I said,
Okay.
okay, maybe I need to stay up here for this because they don't have reindeer or moose or bear down in where I'm at, and I, you know, where I would want to be. So yeah, no. Like, um, and the Dall
Yeah.
sheep is kind of cool too.
What? Yeah,
Dall sheep,
go.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, the goats,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they're good meat, good animals
Yeah,
too, but good meat.
of course, yeah. 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 I only I can I don't like to eat the like I eat chicken and I eat fish. This is my favorite.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's your
If you
favorite recipe?
oh yeah, Filipino food is very good. My wife is from
Yes.
Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah. And she cooks delicious.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of Filipinos up here too, and yeah, I know I get
Oh
it.
really?
Like, yep. The adobo, that's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah,
adobo is
that's
my favorite.
pork adobo or chicken adobo.
Or
Oh, yeah.
chicken. Yep. Like, yeah. Yeah, they. So okay, wow. So have you been to the Philippines
Yeah, yeah, many times. We have a houses in Philippines.
then? Okay.
We have house. We have also house in Spain where we lived
Wow.
once. We have yeah.
A house in Spain. I've been there many times, but I've never thought about having a house in Spain.
Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, now I'm thinking, yeah, it is a thought to do, is to have a house in Spain. And I would love to go to Scotland because that's part of my
Oh yeah.
heritage too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Um, that would be like that's the main bucket list is the Scotland to go visit my great 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 times eight grandfather,
Uh
his
huh.
his grave. Um, uh, but yeah, because we're from the Douglas clan,
Okay.
so yeah. So learning that historical piece was like,
Yeah. I am
but yeah.
half Danish. My mother was Danish, my father Icelandic.
Okay,
So
so you're a true Icelandic, huh?
yeah,
Not
you
just a
must.
visitor that came up just to live.
No, no, I am I am Icelandic.
Wow. Are there some traditions that the Icelandic people
Yeah.
have? Like, like in Ireland, that they have their own stories or and stuff like
No,
that?
no, there's nothing. We have people are saying if you are a pure Icelandic, have you seen a dwarf? Have you seen a elf? Have you seen a troll? Have you?
It's like, no, they're all in America, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? We all have the stories. Like,
Yeah. No, there's nothing here. We have no special stories about anything.
huh. So what's
Yeah,
the, this might sound special as a question, but what's the main language out there?
Icelandic. We have our language is Icelandic, the old Norwegian language, very old
Okay.
Norwegian. And then we have the second language is Danish, because before we were under a Danish king,
Hmm.
and the third is English.
So in school they learn all three of those dialect
Yeah,
or the
yeah. Kids, kids who are maybe 3 4 years, they understand English perfect.
okay.
Yeah.
And so Danish, is that more the main dialect or is it mixed in with the old?
Then it's a Danish is a. I cannot explain what kind of a language this is. it's not. It's not blended like a yeah, Norwegian, Swedish, and Icelandic. It's a similar. We understand each other when they speak.
Okay. So it's almost like the German where they have
Yeah, yeah,
different dialects in their thing. So you know what you're saying, but it's just they have like the
yeah,
old school, then you got the new
uh,
one, and then you got the
uh,
okay,
yeah.
got it. Can we hear a little bit of it? Like, I know not many people hear it.
Icelandic.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
can I can say. Yeah, I can say to you. Now I'm asking you. Uh, what are you doing in Alaska or like that? Hvað ertu að gera í Alaska? Hvað ertu að gera í Alaska? Hvað heitir þú?
Para get out.
Já. Hvað ertu að gera í Alaska?
Para get Alaska.
Já, Alaska. Hvað heitir þú? Hvað heitir þú? What is your name?
So
Hvað heitir þú?
how would I respond with what is your name? Is that just like my
Yeah,
name first and then
yeah, you say your name. Yeah, then you
okay.
said, if I'm asking you, hvað heitir þú? Then you said, ég heiti, and then you say your name.
Yeah, here to you, Christina. Okay.
Uh,
Oh,
uh.
okay. Like,
It's easy to learn.
yes. Is it easy to learn? I mean, that would be kind of cool to learn though.
People say it's very difficult to learn Icelandic. We have so many dialects and many,
huh.
which one word means you can say it on 10 different ways.
Yeah, but I guess you have to have the exclamation mark somewhere in there. It's different
Yeah. But
kind of different.
normally we just you don't hear what we. Sometimes people don't understand each other. We say, "Okay, what do we do? What do we do?"
It's like, huh? Turn up your
Yeah,
hearing aid.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah. the natives up here have that same thing too. So it's like they it's a one tone thing. So it
Uh-huh.
sounds I'm not going to say it sounds boring, right? But but even the women have a certain tone, and so then some of them don't have teeth, so the same name, you're like, what? Like, oh, I know that one, because you're taught how um to speak it properly, but then you're like,
Uh-huh.
huh? Like, wait, what? So it's like all slurred somewhere. It's like,
Yeah.
just point to it, please. Like, we're cool. Like, just point at this point. But yeah, that'd be kind of a cool language to learn. Put it on the list.
Yeah,
Are,
yeah. You should learn Icelandic.
yeah, I definitely will. Are there any good things on, like, online, to where it's good, to where it teaches proper thing about it, or on YouTube that you know of?
Like what? What do you mean?
Like, their alphabet or whatever it is, like, just
No, yeah. Our
a
alphabet,
proper.
our alphabet is similar to Turkish alphabet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So if you learn Turkish, it'll be a lot easier to learn Icelandic.
Yeah, yeah. I would say that they use many of their alphabet is like ours.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna add that to the list. I I mean, I've been learning different ones, so I'm going back into the whole learning different languages and the cultures and all that stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And so I can come visit and actually be part of the culture versus being a tourist,
We are
a full blown
Iceland.
tourist.
Yeah, Icelandic. We are old Vikings. Vikings.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
I like the Vikings.
yeah. We are strong. We fight for each other. We are
That's
don't
right.
let if don't let anyone trespassing. We are
That's
we are
Yeah,
we are
you have to be.
yeah.
You have to be. Um,
We I remember when we had a war between Iceland and UK or England.
mhm,
Cod war, fishing,
mhm,
and they came with their warship to protect their own, and we had our only small boats, and we won the war. They
nice.
they they gave up, and they said, no, 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 we are not going to fight with them.
Like, dude, we got Viking blood in us. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like, like, you don't want to mess with the Viking blood. We're good on that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. I'll definitely be looking up all that stuff, because I've always been curious about that land. I just, and the only thing I've always heard was about that whole Greenland Iceland name, and
Ah,
the it's not what their, it doesn't look like what their name is, and they only did that because of whoever comes in with the wars.
uh-huh.
Um, they kill their enemy. They trick the enemy. That was like a cover. Like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
when
Iceland
they
is
came
all
first,
ice.
yeah, because when they came first to Iceland, they came
Uh-huh.
east of the Vikings came east of Iceland. They walked up to the top of the mountain, and
Hmm.
all they saw was ice. That's why they called Iceland. And then Denmark, they have their own. They are the owner of the Greenland. They called their island there Greenland. So there's a Viking who gave us the name Iceland because they saw
Okay.
ice everywhere. And then on the summer we don't have any ice. No, no, you cannot see any. You can see
Well, I
glacier.
guess, yeah, I guess they weren't very smart in that department.
No,
They were
no.
very they were strong, but yet impatient.
Yeah.
Like we'll just go with we'll fight for the land, but we have no clue what the land is, kind of thing.
You should read the history of Iceland. Then you will be very surprised.
Oh yeah, and I'll be asking you questions like, "Is this true? Is this true? Is this true?" Like,
And
I
then
need to know answers.
then I will say, I don't remember that.
Like,
I was not born.
well, I mean, yeah, like, yep, but that's, yeah, I'll be coming to you. I'll be, and I should, I guess, not next, but maybe about a couple times more after, when I talk to you again, I should have something for you in the language. Like, I'll figure something out. If I
Perfect.
find something,
Yeah. Do that. Okay.
yeah. But we thank you for coming on the broadcast.
Thank you for
Uh,
having me. It's nice to talk to you.
yeah,
One from
and I
Alaska.
have absolutely, yeah, Iceland. That was kind of cool. Like, um, like now we have another section in the broadcast. It's not just this, but showing photos and art and whatnots
Uh-huh.
of wherever you're at. The story is called "The Story Behind the Art." So
Okay.
if you're willing and wanting to, any photo that you have or whatever, we can come back on and share stories, or hear the stories on where you're at, how you're living, and
Yeah.
as long as the photo's not blurry. Like if you paint or whatever, we're all about it. Like, no,
Yeah.
yeah, join the
We can
club.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
yeah, no problem. So everybody, go look him up, and you can look him up and friend request him on Einar Haraldsson
Hello.
underscore official on
Yeah.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
And he does have an IMDb, so look him up as well, and to check out his work and all his movies, which I will definitely be doing. Um, so as long as America has these movies out here, I'll be watching them.
Yeah.
So uh, yeah, we just went international. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
It was,
welcome to Alaska.
oh, yeah. One day, if I'm always hoping that we will be filming the movie. I will go to Alaska.
Oh yeah,
If I,
yeah, yeah. And if they need any help with in anything about Alaska, let me know.
yeah,
I can.
yeah.
I'm big on that kind of stuff. So making sure that it's accurate and whatnot
Uh,
is my thing. So yeah, if they
yeah.
need venues, whatever, I'll get it hooked up for you guys. So
Okay.
yeah, but hopefully someday they'll film here. But yeah, definitely you'll be welcome here all the time to Alaska.
Thank you very much. And you're welcome to Iceland as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Um, I'll be looking up the tickets, that's for sure. Like, but yeah, after all my surgeries, I'll put that on the list. I'll make sure that that's one of those places that I go to.
Yeah. You have to take care of yourself
Absolutely.
after the surgery. Yeah. And then we talk again after New Year, maybe sometime. You can always contact me. And everyone can contact me. I answer everyone. I'm very polite.
Oh, we did not notice that in the whole video at all.
Really? Really?
That was the criminal side of you that you
Yeah,
just kind
yeah,
of,
yeah. Newly came out. I just newly came out of the jail. I was there.
a newly reformed criminal.
Yeah,
You went to do a cook, trying out different careers.
yeah,
Okay. Well, we'll support you. As long as you don't. us, we're good.
Yeah.
But we also will also call you to be a cop in our world. So yeah, we'll call. Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you very much.